Hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. I am celebrating my 100th video. And to do that, I want to do something different. Not like the normal reviews, the archives, the collectible newscast. Today is the first episode of Shelving Around. And I'm very excited to show you one part of my collection. So let's begin. So in this series, I'm going to walk you through on one of my displays, because I have divided my collection in different displays, organized it in movies, events, and geeky franchises. And today, we're going to look at one of my Marvel Cinematic Universe displays. So for this shelf, I wanted to showcase epic scenes in movies, for example, Infinity War, the battle against Thanos. I also wanted to display Civil War, the battle in the airport, and of course one of the most epic scenes in Thor Ragnarok. Here we have other characters, big characters that I wanted to display as well. So on the top shelf we have the Avengers Infinity War movie display, and I have put a lot of thought into it. I have even had to rearrange in time, different times, this display, because I was hoping that all of the announcements of Hot Toys of different characters that they were going to release for this movie, but they didn't come out eventually, so I had to stick with what I had. So here we have Thanos in the middle, main villain of Avengers Infinity War, fighting two separate teams. On the left side we have the team led by Tony Stark back in Titan. And of course we have characters like Star-Lord and Doctor Strange. And on the other side, on the right side, we have the Avengers team led by Steve Rogers himself in Wakanda. And of course we were missing the Falcon and other characters that were in that battle. So the favorite part of my display is the feeling that you get by watching these two teams go towards Thanos himself. Even though they are motionless, you will get the feeling that these both teams are moving towards Thanos. So there's so many things I would like to say about each and every character that I have here, but I would take 4 to 5 hours talking about each one. So that's why I have made the archive series where I talk in detail about each character. But for this display, I have only made the archive for Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Be sure to check it out on my channel, guys. In this part of the shelf, we have Stan Lee. I wanted to showcase Stan Lee there, as this was the last movie to be released on the year that he died. So it was a tribute from me to one of the best creators in Marvel. My favorite character from this display is Captain America. And this is because he's the most different Hot Toys Captain America that I have. He's the only one that comes with beard, just like me. And I really enjoy all the suit and how it plays well with the head sculpt. So in the middle part we have Captain America Civil War display. The Civil War arc in the comics was my first event that I read. So obviously when Marvel Studios announced the movie, I was super excited. And of course, that's why I have the most archives in the archive series from this movie. So this is a representation of the famous airport scene. Not all of the scenes are entirely accurate, because obviously Wanda and Vision didn't face directly with each other, but you have to put them together, obviously. So of course my favorite part from this display is Tony Stark versus Steve Rogers. Friends, allies, but also clashing in having different ideas. And that's how it's best represented here in this display. Apart from the base and the figure that looks really amazing. On the bottom shelf we have Thor Ragnarok / Age of Ultron / props, movie props. This shelf, of course, I have here represented Thor Ragnarok movie, and right from the beginning when Thor battled Surtur, and then the appearance of Hela herself, and of course the famous battle between Gladiator Hulk and Thor, and then Loki always coming on top. If you notice, I left a space for Valkyrie, but they announced that they were going to release Valkyrie, but they never did, so the space still there, and at least we will get a Valkyrie for the Thor Love and Thunder movie. So next in this shelf we have my display from Avengers Age of Ultron, and we have Ultron himself. I obviously wanted to display him with my other Age of Ultron figures, but he was far too tall to display him there, so this is the only shelf that I could fit him in, but I think he looks really cool next to the movie props there. So one cool spot of the collection of the shelf is this one, where we have the case, Nick Fury's case, where he stores the Tesseract. When I started collecting these props, I was really excited because for every phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I thought they were going to release a different Infinity Stone. So of course they released the Tesseract in the case, and for phase 2 they released the Power Stone. I got that one, and I was waiting for phase 3 to release another Infinity Stone, but they only released the Blu-ray discs, and unfortunately they didn't keep releasing the stones. So my favorite part of this shelf is of course this amazing gauntlet, and of course is the gauntlet designed by Tony Stark himself. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a quick look to my displays, and I will be making some changes because I have to make room for new hot toys. So be sure to stay tuned to my channel for the new displays and the new movements that I will do. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, give a like, or leave a comment, and I'll see you next on Shelving Around in Alan's Collection.